Welcome back, children, and a good morning. Okay, how are you all? I think everybody is staying inside the house and safe there. Everybody should stay inside house for your health benefit. Okay, so welcome back to my geography class. This time, children, we will continue today with the two important movement of the earth. Okay. For your better understanding, children, I have brought a globe with me. I have brought a globe with me. So I will explain the movement of the earth in a better way. Okay. And so that you can understand the two important movements of the earth surface, that is the rotation and revolution. In the previous class yesterday, children, I have already started with the rotation of the earth. Okay, I have already taught you about the rotation of the earth, and today also I'll start with the rotation of the earth, then I'll switch over to the revolution of the earth. Okay, so I've explained you about rotation. Okay, rotation of the earth means that earth is rotating. Okay, so how the earth is rotating, I'll tell you. See, this is a globe. Okay, so it is a representation of the earth. This is a globe and this is a representation of the earth. And I have explained you that the earth is tilted. Can you see this? Earth is not like this. No, earth is slightly tilted. This is the base. Okay, the earth is tilted. Now, due to the tiltness of the earth, and if this tilt is on the right hand side, okay, our earth rotates. Can you see the earth is moving? Our earth is rotating. Okay, so due to this rotation, this is movement of the earth. Due to the rotation of the earth, days and nights are caused. What happened to the rotation? Days and nights are caused. Okay, I'll tell you how. So can everybody see India over there? Can everybody see India? Okay, then I have a torch with me. So this torch is, you can say, imagine this torch as sun. Okay, so what happened? So the torch is reflecting the light and India is having a day. Okay, so slowly and slowly the earth started rotating and earth started moving. And can you see India is going? Yes, India is going at the back. Now India is having a night. Can you see that? India is having night, and this America, that is South America, or you can see this North America, is having a day. Understood? Then again that earth is rotating, rotating, rotating. Then again earth comes in, or you can say India comes in front of sun. So this rotation takes place daily. Because our earth is rotating, it causes days and nights. This causes days and night. Understood this thing? So this is the rotation. I'll tell you again. Okay, so this is rotation, means the movement of the earth. This movement of the earth causes day and night. Okay. Next is the effects of rotation of the earth. The effects of the days, or you can say the effects of rotation of the earth, means the first point we have already studied, that these leads to the formation of day and night. Can you see that? The formation of days and night. Any surface which faces, or any part of the earth which faces the sun. This torch is the sun. So any part of the earth which is facing the sun has a day, and the another part which is not facing or which has been moved away from the sun is having the night. Understood this thing? And what is this also I have explained you. Suppose the circle of illumination. So please children understand this also. I have explained you what is circle of illumination. Suppose I have taken a ball. Okay. So I have drawn a line on this ball. Suppose this line I have drawn. This line I have drawn upon around the ball, and if I put light on it, so one part of that ball is facing the light and another part is not facing the light. Can you see the light part and the dark part? Understood? This light part and dark part, this line, if we draw a line, this is called as circle of illumination. It divides the earth into day and night. So it's this is an imaginary line that divides the earth into day and night. The one part of the earth is having day and another part of the earth is having night. Can you see that from this? A very good experiment. Okay. So this is the important property of, that is, rotation and revolution. Okay. That is, we have done with the rotation. Now we will do from the revolution. Okay. So this is the effects of rotation. The first effect of rotation is the formation of days and nights. I have already explained you this. Then comparison between morning and evening. What is comparison? The first we have already done. The morning is a time when sun rises and evening is the time when the sun sets. We have already discussed before also. Okay. This occurrence of tide is also the main cause of rotation. Difference in local time we have already done. Deflection of direction of winds, etc. we have already done. And the concept of direction we have done. So today we will start with another important concept, is called as revolution. Now what is revolution? Now the term revolution means that not only the earth is revolving, by revolving also the earth is taking round the sun. Suppose I'll tell you, suppose this is earth and this is sun. So the earth is revolving. See, can you see that? Earth is revolving and it is revolving and taking round, it is taking circle of the sun. Can you see that? The earth is revolving also and earth is taking round the sun like this. Okay, taking round the sun. This is the sun. Okay, it is rotating also, and while rotating it is taking round the sun. So this is called as revolution. What it is called as? It is called as revolution of the earth. Okay, we will study this. Okay, the revolution. Okay, now please understand, children, pay attention there. What is revolution? The earth revolved around the sun while rotating on its axis. I have shown you there is a globe and the globe is taking round. It is revolving on this axis also. It is revolving around this axis also, and revolving also. It is taking the round of the sun. Okay. This movement of the earth round the sun on its fixed path is called as revolution. Okay. So can you see in this diagram also? The sun is there in the between. Okay. The sun is there in between. But the earth is spinning on its axis and also taking a round. Can you see the round? Okay. There are 4 places which has been shown that earth is taking a round. Okay. This round is called as revolution. What it is called as? This round is called as revolution. It takes about 365 days and 6 hours to complete one revolution around the earth. So from going from one place to another, how much time is taken by the earth? It takes about 365 days and 6 hours to complete one revolution to the sun or around the sun. So this is what? This is 1 year. Okay, we have calculated 165 days as 1 year. Okay, so this is, to make it convenient, we count only 365 days in a year and add 1 day in the 4th year. Add 1 day in the 4th year means that we'll take only how many days? We only take 165 days. Okay, and we add 6 plus 6. That is, we make it for our convenience. We add 1 day in the 4th year. Okay, in the 4th year, we add 6 hours plus 6 hours plus 6 hours plus 6 hours. That means 24. 6 4s are 24. And this 1 day is added to the 4th year. Understood? So this 4th year is a leap year. This 4th year is a leap year. And it has how many days? It has 366 days, not 365 days. Because it is difficult for us to calculate about 6 hours in 1 year. So what we'll do, we'll take, or we add 6 4 times, and this 1 day, that is 24 hours, that is 1 day, is added in the leap year, or means every 4th year. That is called as a leap year. So for this, for make it convenient, we count only 365 days in a year, and 1 day is added in the 4th year. This extra day is added to the month of February. When we add, or which month we add? We add this 4th or 1 extra day in the month of February. Every 4th year, that is 366 days. This year is called as a leap year. Understood, children? Why we call the 4th year or every 4th year as a leap year? Because 1 day is more, 1 day is extra. 1 day is extra in this leap year. Understood how this leap year is formed? How this 1 day is being formed? This 1 day is being formed by adding 6 hours of every year. Okay? The earth revolves around the sun on an elliptical orbit at the speed of 29.8 kilometers per second, or about 1000 kilometer or 1 lakh kilometer per hour. Okay, so this means in an elliptical orbit. What is an elliptical orbit? Elliptical orbit means a fixed path. The earth is moving, but this earth is moving from one place to another, but it is moving on a fixed path. It is not going here and there. It is moving on a fixed path. It is not clashing with anybody. It is moving and it is going around the sun in a fixed path. Okay, so this fixed path is called as elliptical orbit. So children, pay attention to this diagram. The sun is there and the earth is taking a round. A round in how many days? In 365 days. 365 plus 6 hours. So this 6 hours makes a leap year. Understood this thing? The next. Now, effects of revolution. Okay, there are many effects of revolution. First, we'll see the first effect of revolution. First is changes in the length of days and nights. You see that might have observed also that during the summer, the sun rises very early, like 5:30 or quarter to 6, etc. The sun rises at this. But during the winters, the sun rises up to 6:30 in the morning or quarter to 7. Okay, so because the nights are longer in the winters and the nights are shorter in the summers. But nowadays, which season which is going on? The season is the summer season is going on. So the sun rises very early and sets at 6:30 or quarter to 7. Okay, but in the you can say in the winters, you see the sun sets about 5:30 in the evening only, and it is quite dark at 6 o'clock in the evening. So there is a difference in the days and nights. Okay, why there is a difference? Due to revolution. So what is the answer? You should, everybody has the answer. That what is the answer about the length of the days? Why some years, some part of the year have longer days, some part of the years have longer nights? This is the answer. What is the answer? That is the revolution. Okay, the main cause of the length of the days are longer or shorter due to revolution. The changes in the length of the days and nights. The length of the days and nights throughout the year is not same. It keeps on changing. It keeps on changing from one time to another. This is because of inclination of the earth's axis. Now children, please understand what is inclination. The tiltedness, the earth tilted, earth is not straight. Earth is tilted. Earth is tilted means earth is tilted because of this inclination of the earth axis. The northern hemisphere is inclined towards the sun and half of the year, while the southern hemisphere remains away from the sun. I'll explain. Suppose this is the torch. Okay, what happened? I'll show you. This is because the earth is inclined. Can you see the tilted earth? The earth is inclined and this is the sun. What happened? Which part of the earth is having the sun part? That is the southern part. Can you see that? The southern part is facing the sun. Okay. Now this southern part is having the summers. This southern part is having the summers. Suppose we'll take Australia. Okay. We'll take Australia. Now what happened in Australia? Because it is tilted, the sun rays is there. So Australia is having summers. Okay, Australia is having summers. Understood? And when Australia is having summers, we are having winters. Where are we? This is Australia, and because we are there, this is India. Okay, this is India. So what happened? When Australia is having summers, we are having winters. Okay. Okay. So what happened? Due to the inclination, due to the bend of the earth, what is going on? This northern hemisphere is inclined towards the sun. Can you see the sun rays in the diagram also? Half of the year, while the southern hemisphere remains away from the sun. Thus, longer parts of the northern hemisphere receive sunlight for longer time because a large part of earth is being faced by the sun. So that part of the earth is having summers. Okay. This results in longer days. Nowadays, we are having summers and result in longer days. Now the sun sets at 7 o'clock in the evening and shorter night, and sun rises at 5:30 in the morning only. So we have shorter nights. The reverse happens. What happened? The reverse happens in the southern hemisphere. Okay, like the southern hemisphere means like in Australia. Australia is now having winters. Okay, why? Because it is away from the sun. Okay. This reverse happens in the case of southern hemisphere. As the days are shorter and nights are longer. Okay, so one part of the earth is facing the sun, having summers. The another part of the earth which is not having the sun rays, having the winters. Okay, so this is due to the inclination. This is due to the inclination of the earth surface. Okay, next is the places lying at or near the equator, having equal length of days and equal length of nights. That is 12 hours each. Okay, because the earth equator is the central part, that is, they always remains on the line or the sun, means they have equal days and equal nights because it is situated on the equator, and equator is a line which divides the earth into two equal halves. Okay, so this causes the places on the equator, they have equal days and equal nights. Understood? So this is the thing. Next is the change of the season. The next important thing for today is the change of the season. Okay, the changes of the season is caused by the revolution of the earth and inclination of the earth axis. This change of the season. So you might have witnessed about the changes in the season. Like you people have seen that nowadays summers are going, but after some months like in July, August, etc., we'll experience rainfall. After the rainfall season, there are winters, and after the winters, there is the spring season. Okay, now after the spring season, that is, there is the summer season. So what this happens, this all are this seasons keep on changing. Okay, so what happened at what time? So this is the position of the earth on 21st of June. Now first is the first season. The position of the earth on 21st of June. The northern hemisphere is inclined towards the sun. June is a summer season, and the southern hemisphere is away from the sun. Like nowadays, we are having June, the next month is May, and then we have the June. What happened to 21st June? The northern hemisphere, like in India, India's lies in the northern hemisphere. So what happened? We are inclined towards the sun. We are having summer season. We are inclined towards the sun. And the southern hemisphere, like Australia, etc., it is away from the sun. First point is clear. The next point, the sun rays falls vertically on Tropic of Cancer. The sun rays falls directly. This is India. Okay, and India, there is Tropic of Cancer, and the sun rays are direct over Tropic of Cancer. As a result of this, the areas near the Tropic of Cancer receive more heat. This is a very obvious thing because the sun rays are falling on Tropic of Cancer. So the places which are situated on or near Tropic of Cancer receive a lot amount of heat and having the summer or longer days. Okay. Now the third important point. The third important point means greater part of the northern hemisphere having long and hot days, whereas it is the summer there. Obviously. So what happened? Due to the intensity of the heat, due to the rays of the sun on Tropic of Cancer, what happened? There are longer days and shorter nights. The days are longer and nights are shorter. Due to on which day? On 21st of June. Please see here. Can you see here? So in this is the position on 21st of June. What happened on this 21st of June? Earth is there and earth is inclined, earth is tilted, the sun rays is there, the sun rays are falling directly on Tropic of Cancer, and on equator. So this part, we are having India on this part. So what is happening? On 21st of June, the Tropic of Cancer is there, and India is there on Tropic of Cancer. So what happened? Due to the rays of the sun, as they are on the Tropic of Cancer, the intensity of the heat are so strong that we have longer days and shorter nights. Understood this thing? So this will change from this, the earth position will change from this to this. Okay, that is from June to September. Okay, so we have started from the summer season. The summer in the northern hemisphere, what you see here, that there is summer in the northern hemisphere and there is winter in the southern hemisphere. Okay, and it is called as summer solstice. Okay, so this is happened on 21st of June. This happens on 21st of June. So this is the first position we have talked about. Next position we will talk about the autumn season. Okay, autumn season, or you can say, or the September season, that is from 21st of June to 23rd of September. Okay, so this is the first thing we have talked about for today is rotation. I've already explained you the rotation. Then we have talked about revolution. What is revolution? Revolution means that the earth is spinning on its axis and taking a round of the sun. Okay, it is spinning on its axis and it is taking the round of the sun also. While taking a round around the sun, it takes how many days? It takes 365 days. This 365 days is called as 1 year. And when this 365 days and how much hours taken? It takes 6 hours more also. So when we add 4 times 6, that comes to 1 day, that is 24 hours. And this 1 day is added to the 4th year or the 4th year, that is the leap year. Okay. The next is the effects of the revolution. The effects of the revolution causes the length of the days and night. The length of the days and night are because of the tiltness of the earth. So the part of the earth which is tilted towards the sun is having the summer season, and the part of the earth which is away from the sun is having the winter season. Okay. The next is the changes in the season also. There is a change in the season. The change in the season is due to the inclination, that is the position on 21st of June is that the earth is shining directly over Tropic of Cancer. So it is very hot, it is longer days and shorter night, and the Tropic of Cancer receive a lot amount of heat. And the greater part of the northern hemisphere are receiving light and they are having the summer season. Okay. On the other hand, the southern hemisphere, this is, we have talked about the northern hemisphere. Now we talk about southern hemisphere, is away from the sun. Southern hemisphere is away from the sun. This is the winter area. So what season is having there? Which season? Winters. This position is known as the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere and winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. Okay, children. So this is for today's class. The next important topic or the next topics we will discuss in the next class or in the tomorrow's class. So these are the 2 important topics we will discuss. And children, please, I want to tell you, these are all important basic concepts. You should everybody know about the rotation or revolution of the earth, because we are living on the earth, and these basic things you should know about it. And children, one more thing I want to remind you, that please Type your name, class and section in the comment section so that we will mark the attendance, and you should also see the videos on regular basis. Okay. So this is the class all about for today. Children, please stay inside, stay safe, and take care of yourself. Thank you.